Hi guys, and today we're going to be talking about Jalen Brunson and Tyus Jones, the top two options for the New York Knicks. I want to hear your thoughts down below. Who would you sign? As of right now, the max contract that Jalen Brunson can get from the Knicks would be $130.075 million over 4 years, with I guess a fifth year option potentially, and then actually 4 years. He can't sign a 5 year deal. So 4 year, 130.075, and he can sign a 5 year, $175.45 million deal with the Mavericks if he stayed. And it has been reported by the New York Post, obviously the best of reporting. And just kidding. As news and info journalists, I try to pride myself on my sources. Like and subscribe. They have said Tyus Jones is their backup plan. The Knicks plan to find a point guard through free agency, and it doesn't have to be Jalen Brunson or bust. If Brunson sticks with the Mavs or go to a different team, they have a backup, and it's Tom Thibodeau in Minnesota. And he's had a career year this year. He's, in my opinion, the best backup point guard in the NBA. He's a starting level point guard, in my opinion. He's probably the most well-balanced point guard. There's not a skill that he's elite at, but there's nothing that he's terrible at. Good shooter, good scorer, can drop you, 20 plus points any night. He's a 40% three-point shooter at times in his career. He's a guy that easily could average probably like 14, 7, and 5. 7 assists and 5 rebounds while shooting like 45 from the field, 40 from 3, okay? And averaging like 1.5 steals. And league sources said that Tyus Jones more than likely will command the full non-taxpayer $10.2 million mid-level exception, which the Knicks possess as they don't have cap space. And that means he probably could sign like a 4-year, $42 million deal or something along those lines, or a 4-year, I believe it would be a 4-year, $41 million deal. And Jones set an NBA record for the best assist to turnover ratio this season with 7.4 assists for every one turnover in 73 games. This is the fourth straight season in which he has led the league in that category, meaning he's probably the most efficient assist to turnover ratio point guard in the league. The central question is whether he's a career backup who can make the jump to a starter, and that's like, he's not really a career backup. He was actually a starter at times for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In mixed circumstances, Jones could occupy the 25 minutes a night starting role and have Emmanuel Quickley or Derrick Rose come in as his change of pace backup. With Kemba Walker effectively done as a Knick, as a Knicks, and I think Derrick Rose no longer a guaranteed because of his health. The franchise needs a floor general, and this year is kind of weak at the point guard position. Yeah, Ty Washington is nice, and Kennedy Chandler is too, but look, and RJ Barrett's actually friends with Tyus Jones because he played with Trey on Duke from 2018 to 2019. And Jones by any means isn't an explosive penetrator or an explosive scorer, and he's not going to take shots away from Barrett or Julius Randle. But he's a 39% three-point shooter from this past year. In 21.2 minutes a night, he averaged 4.4 assists, 8.7 points, and committed only 0.6 turnovers per game. It literally played with Thibodeau from 2016 to 2019. I personally think it's just a match made in heaven right there. Like, why wouldn't you do that, And with that being said, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. If you're a Knicks fan, also I have a million A's right here. And look, you're a Knicks fan, you have to understand that the Knicks will have to fight off the Cavs because Ricky Rubio will be gone. And there's Tyus Jones, DeLon Wright, and Raul Neto, and Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic, he didn't look that great. But Tyus Jones, DeLon Wright, Ricky Rubio, and Raul Neto, I think, are going to be the most popular backup guards in the league. There's a million A's. My mom made me one. My mom came visit me. But yeah. Really good. Really, really good. Also, uncensored wedding pics. Let me peep these.